and welcome back. If you haven't seen one of these before, I have a redeem on my Twitch channel where I do terrible impressions of Dutch and Arthur from Red Dead Redemption 2, and chat give me a prompt when they redeem this of what they're going to have a conversation/argument about. Today's one was redeemed by Atru, and his prompt is, one of Dutch's plans goes off without a hitch, causing Arthur to actually admit to admiring him sometimes. Dutch only hears sometimes and not the rest of the compliments. Okay. Let's go over to the saloon after they've finished this job and see how what Dutch and Arthur are chatting about. You know what would really help is if I actually had the program up. That might help, mightn't it? If I had the program up to do Dutch and Arthur redeems, would really help in doing them. Always forget. There we go. Right, now we'll send you over there. Well, I gotta say, Dutch. What's that, Arthur? I gotta say, that robbery plan of yours, of those awful moneylenders, I thought that went absolutely perfect, Dutch. See, Arthur, my plans ain't as bad as you seem to say they are. I gotta say, Dutch, it's times like these where sometimes I really admire you, Dutch, and your planning. Sometimes, Arthur? Sometimes? How dare you, Arthur? Every single one of my goddamn plans it's like it's been written by genius. An absolute thieving genius, Arthur. How dare you say sometimes? Dutch, I was complimenting you and saying that this was a really good job we did. We got in, we got out, no one knew the wiser, we got paid, and we didn't kill nobody. It was a brilliant plan, Dutch. It just... Sometimes you have good ideas, but sometimes you don't. Again, that word, Arthur, oh, how I hate it. Sometimes. How dare. Every single plan I've ever put together has been absolutely perfect. It's not my fault that, I can't clone myself, Arthur. I can't make 20 of me so we can always make sure the plans go off without a hitch. I got people to deal with like Bill and you who don't do what you're told and don't follow through with the plan so that the plans mess up. So you're saying that every single time one of your plans has failed, that's been on one of us. At least one of us. Yes, Arthur, that's exactly what I'm saying. You always mess things up with your doubting and your questioning and all that sort of thing. Look, Dutch, I think I'm quite allowed to do some questioning of my own. Some questioning from time to time. I mean, Dutch, last month you wanted us to try and rob a bank in a donkey outfit. It had me at the front and Bill at the back. What is that all about? It was a disguise, Arthur. Yeah, but donkeys don't walk into banks, Dutch. Well, it was a very well-to-do donkey that had been written into the will of some fancy oligarch who left all his money to him. Dutch, that is an absolutely ridiculous plan. See what I'm saying? Not all your plans are good, but this one was. So, sometimes you're right. I'm right every single time, Arthur, and don't you dare forget that. If things don't work out, maybe some people should buy themselves a mirror and look at it from time to time and see who the problem was, the weakest link in the chain. Oh, so I'm a weak link in the chain now, am I? When it comes to the plan sometime, Arthur, yes, you are. What? I take severe umbrage with that, Arthur. Dutch. Hey, look, I was getting confused the other day, Arthur. Have you been sipping on the homemade moonshine again and forgetting who you are? No. Look, I just had a little slip. Don't you worry about it, Dutch. Don't you worry none. Anyway, the problem's is because you don't pay attention and you're too busy questioning it all the time rather than having faith and listening to me. My plan is 100% right 100% of the time. It's not my fault that you mess them up so then they're not as good. I mean, case in previous point, Dutch, the whole donkey outfit, it was a ridiculous plan. If you had stopped questioning things and stopped talking to Bill while you were in the costume and stayed in character, we would have absolutely gotten away with it, Arthur. Dutch, you need to be able to sign your name when withdrawing money from a bank. How's Donkey meant to sign a piece of paper? They got hooves, Dutch. They don't even have thumbs or fingers. They got a mouth. They could have put a pen in there and signed it, Arthur. See, I know everything. I've thought for every eventuality. But no, you've just got to pick it apart. And then you have to blame it all on me. Well, I'll tell you what, Arthur. You make a plan next time. You work it all out. You think up the escape route, how we're going to get in, how we're going to get out, and how we're going to not get anybody hurt. You figure it out, Arthur, because I'm done. I'm so done having to deal with this. Well, I'll tell you what, Dutch, maybe I will do that. Maybe I will. And maybe I'll come up with a plan much better than two men dressed up as a donkey trying to withdraw a load of money that some oligarch has just left him. You do that, Arthur. You do that. And when it all falls apart, don't you come crying to me. Because I won't be hearing it, Arthur. I won't.